We went to Cisco's house. Remember?
The Bears?
Remember against Peyton Manning? Peyton Manning killed us when Peyton Manning was at the Colts.
Oh, the Bears were in the Super Bowl that year?
Yeah. So
Who was their quarterback?
It was Rex Grossman.
Really?
But we had. That's when we had. We had to go like the Bears always do. We had a great defense. We had Urlacher. We had Devin Hester. So Devin Hester was our best. We had Matt Forte,
the returner, the punt returner.
So that's the reason why the kid got into it, because he picked the best team at that time, and then he loved Devin Hester.
Sounds like Barron.
So he loved Devin Hester, and I was like, oh shit, that's crazy how people, I'm sure that happens probably now with basketball, that they probably start playing, Steph Curry's the best, and you probably like it, but so we chilled with him. I didn't get on rides, people. I'm a fucking pussy. So my girl, all the girls, bro, except for my sister, they all went on a Batman ride, and you can't use your phone. So I got left with like 3 or 4 phones carrying, along with my girl's fanny pack. So we did bumper cars, because he don't get on rides, and neither my sister. We did bumper cars. We were bugging out.
You guys were hanging out with the 10-year-olds.
Yeah, and he was going backwards just to bump on people. So we went, we chilled. And then from there, the rides took a while. Then they had this big ride called the Wonder Woman, which is kind of like those hammer ones that go up and down.
Like the boat.
Yeah, like the boat. But when it goes up, it's turns.
Oh, okay.
So it spins.
Yeah.
So that shit look crazy. And no lie, when you're next to the ride, you just hear the wind, bro. Like the wind is like.
Did you get in there?
Hell no. So nobody, not even my daughter. The only one that had balls was my girl and my daughter's little sister. And we were looking at them like my daughter was like, "You sure?" She was like, "I'll get on it." And we were like, "You haven't heard the wind yet." And they got on the line. The line looked short. The way it looked short because it was a short entrance. But we didn't see that. If you look to the right of it, there was a long line. It was kind of like the Orchard Beach bus line. But you didn't see it. So we're chilling. And this is when it got real cold, because we're all just standing, no lie, for like over an hour. We're all talking. And we're like, yo, where did it go? My daughter's little sister had a purple North Face.
Okay.
So we're like, we could see, and that's the thing is like with COVID, they don't have a lot of people. They have like 3 seats, then you have a lot.
Oh, so I got you.
A lot of it is empty. So we're like, yo, what the fuck? When are they gonna go? So while we're waiting, that's when like all of our feet were frozen. We're just freezing. Then they put a thing. Oh, the Wonder Woman thing is now. It's going to be temporarily shut down.
Oh, boy.
So they came and they told me they were the second group next to go after, like, no lie, we probably waited like an hour and 20 minutes. And then from there, we got tickets to a maze. So my girl's cousin, I didn't know you could buy the tickets ahead of time. So they had tickets to all the mazes. But I bought for a single pack, and we went to this one called Apocalypse, which is like The Walking Dead.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. We had a good time. The girls were more scared. As you kind of go in, there's like you go into little rooms. It's like a fucked up stove.
Gotcha.
Kind of like Walking Dead. Like everything is broken.
Yeah.
And it's dark. But then they throw that smoke.
Oh, man.
But the smoke you can't see. So then guys come out of nowhere.
Shit.
And what they do is like, I didn't get scared. They just kind of run close to you. But but the girls are getting scared, like, because sometimes they pop out.
Yeah.
I'm like so kind of pet that I'm paying attention. I'm looking at 4 angles. I'm like fucking red zone. I'm looking left, right. But my girl's just like, oh. And then the guy come right behind. Oh. So it was fun. We had a good time. And then from there, I think we chilled. They went on the last ride, which is a Superman ride. Like, time went too fast.
Superman ride.
Thank God. The Superman ride, I was thinking of going because it didn't look too high. But then that one, my girl, like, she don't play. And she told me that one, her stomach went upside down.
Yeah, because I think it's just a straightaway shot. And then it goes up.
So the way the ride looks, because we were going to go in. So what happened was that kid, Hans, his cousins were also there. So his cousin's like, yo, you don't have to go on the ride. You could go in and like take pictures. But I thought they were saying that so they could pressure him to go.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I might get. So I told my sister, yo, we're gonna walk in. I think there's like a store in there, from what the girl said, because it was cold. So my girls, my sister was like, nah. So I didn't want to leave her because I'm like, so we went into the Superman store for a while.
Yeah.
And then we came out, but he did go in. He just didn't get on the ride. He took a video.
Oh, okay.
So the video is they start sitting down, but then that shit goes, and then that shit turns from sitting down to like,
yeah,
flat.
Like you're flying.
Exactly. And I was like, holy shit. So my girl told me like that shit went backwards. So when she told me she felt her stomach. So they got on that ride, and then like it was already 11 something. We then started coming back. I was fucking driving fast to try to get home. It was already like 11:45, and we were all I was looking at the clock as I'm driving because I knew it was gonna be 12.
Yeah.
When it was 12, we sang "Happy Birthday" to my daughter. And then so then I got home like 12:45. Came upstairs. I think I text Al. I know it was already late. And then we just we surprised her. We came here. She was surprised. We just cut a cake for her. We had a cake. We started watching, I think, Big Daddy, like at 1 something in the morning. Went to sleep like at 3. And then the next day, basically, not much. He went home. Then what was Saturday? What did I do Saturday? I think then Saturday was Jesus' thing. Yeah. Which kind of good thing we dropped off our gifts.
Yeah.
We dropped off our gifts. So the baby, Josiah, was supposed to be born on Thanksgiving. November 26th.
Around that, yeah.
Jesus always wanted it like November 17 or 18. When it's his birthday. So, poor Diana, man. She's going to have to get 2 gifts. So,
well, forget about the older baby and give the new baby.
The big baby's going to be asking
The big baby's going to want a gift, but he ain't going to get shit.
So I was chilling here. I think my girl's aunt and grandma came. And my sister, we were all chilling here. Then I know you went first. So how was your thing when you went out there?
No, it was just me, him, Diana, her mom, because she's out here from San Fran. It was weird because the way the parking is kind of weird. That little alley. Yeah. But it was cool. It was just us talking, having like a few drinks. I thought by the time you got there, I was still gonna be there, but. I had to bring my girl home some dinner because she was hungry. So I left like around close to 9 o'clock, right when you were getting there. Mm-hmm. But it was cool, dropped off the gift. He was happy. She was happy. He was like, oh, I knew somebody bought it because it was in the registry, and it showed somebody bought it. But it was a little cool. We were joking, just talking about life and the baby coming. And she was happy how well they treated her in her current job, because she said she wasn't she didn't get that in San Fran when she was working on it, but here that she's only been working there like less than a year. Yeah. And she's like, they treat me like I've been there forever, and I love it. I don't think I want to leave it. Blah blah blah. And had Sue joking and this and that. So it was a good time. Right when I was leaving, you guys were coming in. Mm-hmm. So it was like we tagged in. Yep. Like the tag team. Guys, your turn, go. Yeah.
And then so I saw Al when he was leaving. We got there. We chilled it for a few hours, probably till like 10, like close to 11. Chill, similar like Al. I had like a few beers with him. I think I had a shot. He told me that you were drinking Mad Black Label.
Yeah, I was drinking Black Label with him. Because that's what he had.
We just had some beers. We just talked shit. I had some pizza. We were just all hanging out, just talking about the baby, like when he thinks it was gonna happen, how she felt. We were talking about California, if he's gonna move out there, and all that stuff. But it was a cool, chill time. We all hung out, and then from there, like I was like, yo, tomorrow, if anything, I'm gonna watch a football game. So if you want to come, because my girl was going to brunch. So then, then that was pretty much it. And then Sunday. Came through, I invited some people over. I think I invited Baron. Nobody came except for Al and fucking Jesus. Jesus, like Al said, Jesus calls me at 12:45. Yo, loco, I'm about to head out right now. Yo, he got here around like 2 something.
Yeah.
Like, 2 something. And then I text him. I'm like, yo, I think you're going to get here. No, I'm looking for parking right here. Right.
God.
So, yeah, he got here like 2 something. We had pizza. And that's it. We just watched some of the games, some of the 1 o'clock games. We were just on our phones checking out the fantasy football. Me and Chuleta, we could get into it now. Me and Chuleta were playing this week. So he beat me. So at the time I was winning. So I'll be like, yo, Devontae Adams scored. So I was getting happy. But then 4 o'clock games came out. Oh no, and then fucking Metcalf was fucking beast. I'm like, fuck.
It was that time. It was 4 Metcalf time.
And then Jesus was the funniest was because he had like 39 points throughout the 1 o'clock.
It was like the most he scored was 25 points.
Yeah, because I think I had at that time Barron had Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook had more than Jesus' team.
Yes.
So we were cracking up. So he was just, and the funny thing is like he was checking for everything. The Steelers, because I think he was playing rodeo, the Steelers defense were like, if the Ravens score, yo, let me see. Oh, I got 1 more point. So he was looking at 1 point. So we were like fucking cracking up. Like I said, we just chill, had a few beers, nothing crazy. Just watched the 1 and 4 o'clock games, and then from there, I think I just chilled. And then I think on Monday I went to the mall, to the Dream Mall. So I had to do something. I forgot what it is that I had to do. And then I went with my girl just like last minute. We were going to grab lunch. And then we went to I was like, let's go check out the Dream Mall. So, because they're supposed to have a hard rock, but they had nothing in there really to eat. It was small, but it's nice. It's a big, the good thing I would say if you want to go to Dream Mall, no lines. You want to go to Zara's? No line. H&M? No line.
What you mean no lines? Like to get into the store?
It's empty. Like I guess because not too many people know of the store. So like to go into the stores, there was hardly no one there. Mind you, it was Monday like 3 o'clock. So I understand people are working, but it was like empty. Like you went into the stores, they're all like big, brand new. Like no, like you could pay for stuff real quick, get out, in and out, like fast. As opposed to the mall, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, because I went to Garden State on Monday. It wasn't too bad because my girl had to buy a few shit because she's leaving Sunday. It wasn't too bad. It was a lot more people in the store shop. Like H&M was packed. I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen so many people in H&M.
H&M was only like 3 people when I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We went to that and then we went to the Bergen Mall, the outlets. And it was fine. It was nothing like we had to wait outside then to go inside the store. We were going in and out the stores, but I know what you mean. I guess the new store, the Dream Mall, is very new and nobody
nobody really knows like that the mall part is open,
and probably nobody wants to go down that way either. And they like everybody knows Garden State, so everybody when you say the mall, you go to Garden State right away.
So what do you think is closer? Because my girl was asking me, I'm like,
I think they're about
the same thing, right? Because you take whatever Route 3 or whatever, it's right there.
Yeah.
So that's what I was telling my girl. I'm like, I think they're about the same, but it's not bad. I didn't get to see the, like the water park, or I think you got to pay for all that.
And
I heard it's expensive.
What's it called? Sesame Street or something is there?
They have Nickelodeon. But I heard that shit's expensive because the kid I met on Friday, he told me he took the kids to the water park. He told me it's like $89. And like for adults. So I just saw a lot of people with the snowboarding stuff. I think you got to pay for that stuff to get into there. The only cool thing they did have that we saw was they had like midnight, the miniature golf, but with lights.
Oh,
they had like all. So I would definitely like to go back, maybe like couples or chill. The one thing I was cracking up that I was thinking about your girl. They're opening a Walgreens there.
They are, yeah.
I'm like, you could tell Wilda she could transfer there. She could go shopping for lunch.
They said that's gonna be like when everything opens up. They said that's supposed to be like a busy Walgreens.
Yeah,
I thought it was open already.
Yeah, no, the lights are on, and it looks like there's some products, but it's not fully open. The same thing with Ulta. They have an Ulta. They got Sephora's open. They have Victoria's Secrets. Like, We went to H&M was open. I went to Uniqlo.